Hello, John the Storyteller fella here. Saturday, April the 6th. Lovely day here. Sun is shining, yeah, just a little bit. The wind is blowing like it's going out of fashion. And I'm thinking about the future. And do you know what I'm thinking about today? I'm thinking about what little things you can do to make the world a better place. The simplest of things. And what's prompted me into doing this is my daughter, who's just returned from shopping. I won't name the supermarket. Aldi. However, she bought me a bar of chocolate, my favourite. Now, I used to take bars of chocolate into prison to give to the prisoner. Let me explain. I would have a course of maybe 10 or 12 prisoners, residents, as I like to call them, all writing poetry for me, poems, being encouraged by me to do their own thing. And every week we'd find a poet of the week. And I would print off for him a certificate to say, you are the poet of the week. And you are awarded, sir, a certificate and a bar of chocolate. Simplest of things, wasn't it? The men loved it. It was like giving them £1,000. And I loved it too, because it was recognition. It showed that they were enjoying what I was doing with them. It showed that they enjoyed doing stuff, making things, talking about stuff. We developed a relationship between the two of us, or more. Trust and respect, two of my favourite words. But it's only the little things that matter, isn't it? When you say to somebody, well done, I enjoyed that, well done, I liked that, well done you, you've done something that you've never done before. It goes a million miles. And strange things happen by pure chance. Some weeks ago, I had a connection on LinkedIn from America, from Maine in America. This guy I was impressed with. I wrote to him and said, do you fancy a Zoom? Thinking he was a prison officer. His reply was, oh, yes, please. So he gave me his email address. I sent him the invite and we made contact on Zoom. I was amazed. He was a prisoner, not a worker. He was a prisoner. I asked him, how come you've got internet in your cell? And he went, well, it's because I've been here a while and I enjoy talking to people around the world. And I said, oh, he said, I'm actually 16 years into a 52-year sentence. You can imagine what I thought. And what you're doing, John, he said, is a pleasure. I enjoy talking to people, and so do I. Well, we chatted away, and that was the end of it. Maybe we'll never chat again. And then yesterday, I finished a Zoom meeting with somebody that I know very well. This is Ali Bagley. You'll be seeing that video shortly, I expect. And as soon as I came off of Zoom, I noticed on my email a message from another man in America. I thought it's very strange. I read the message and it said, I'm on Zoom, John. Where are you? Well, goodness me, have I made a mistake? So I immediately clicked on the connection and there was this guy sitting in, I think, Pennsylvania, which I understand is on the east coast of America. And we chatted and I said to him, I'm really sorry I'm late. I said, but little things get in the way, don't they? And what got in the way of me being on time was the fact that my diary said this meeting is scheduled for next Tuesday. And he replied, yeah, I'm sorry. Got my diary muddled up as well. Do you want to stay on or do you want to come back next week? I said, no, I'll stay here and we'll chat. And we got chatting. He goes into universities and lectures, something I'm hoping to do later on this year. And he gave me some really good advice, simple advice. How to do it, how to appear to the men, what the men are looking for. And during the conversation, it transpired that he'd actually served some time himself. As an abused child, both him and his brother, both were abused by the same man. So in his words, I took the law into my own hands. I killed him. So who was I, not realising who I was talking to, chatting with the murderer? Self-admitted murderer, the nicest bloke you could have wished to meet. Now, perhaps the solution to being abused physically, mentally, sexually, any way you like to describe it, is not to murder the perpetrator. Perhaps it's better to go to the police. But in this life, so many people are caught in this situation. Goodness, have the police got enough time? Are there enough staff to overcome all of the problems for everybody all of the time? I think not. So what little things could we do to help? Well, awareness is about looking out for others, isn't it? It's about seeing people, wondering if they're in trouble, if they need a bit of help, and asking, can I help you? Might only be as simple as giving them a bar of chocolate. Might only be as simple as listening, chatting, making a friend of them, helping. After all, if you were walking down a high street and somebody tripped over in front of you, you'd probably move forward to pick them up, wouldn't you? What if they didn't trip over? They just had a very sad look on their face and were obviously troubled, anxious, depressed, suicidal even. Equally, would you say to them, can I help you? No, you probably wouldn't even notice. But they're out there. And these people need help as much as anybody else. And, you know, looking at the way I'm making this video, I could do with a bit of help having my hair done, I think. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So this is only intended to be a very short video for a Saturday. I'm going to be doing some specials next week, so look out for those on LinkedIn. But for now, it's ta-ra from John, the Storyteller Fella. See you all soon, eh? All the best. Bye-bye.